Joseph Young.
Well done,
He will
Audley.
be the A.B.A. champion. Chess, back to training tomorrow, son.
So Big Audley knows Mighty Joe, and Lennox Lewis nearly lost at chess to him. But just who is Mighty Joe Young? Well, we know Big Joe drove a bus. We know he likes chess. We know he's a big fella, that's why it's called Mighty Joe Young. That's about all we know. Joe.
Oh, Steve, how's it going, mate?
Yeah, good, mate.
You
All right? Yeah,
Good, good.
brilliant.
Come in, mate.
Brilliant. They're changing the area, though, Joe, aren't they?
Yeah, they're redeveloping the whole Kilburn High Road, you know?
He who seeks of only vanity and no love.
What's up, bud? Yeah. Yeah, but I want to fight. I want to fight.
That's good, that's good.
Fade away. He who checks for...
How old were you when you started the fight?
First started boxing when I was 11. Started down the All Stars Boxing Club in High Road. Boxed for All Stars. Went to the A.B.As, boxing the A.B.As. And to me, I mean, it was an unsuccessful year that year for me, even though I was very good at boxing. I won my fights, and there was one decision that went against me, and I didn't take it too lightly. I didn't take it too well. I just gave up boxing. Then I met Audley Harrison. He brought me down to a few of his fights. I watched him box in the Birmingham A.B.A. finals. He goes to me, basically, you know, if I can do it, you can do it, you know. There's nothing stopping you but yourself. Don't listen to anybody else, you know. You're your own person. If you want to succeed at anything, you've got to overcome the obstacles. Okay, club, I've been coming in since I was a kid, you know, now and again. Looking to try and open up a boxing gym this summer as a summer project. It is kind of like tough around there for the kids to be able to get in and out and do certain things that's in that even their own interest and so forth. You know, so I'm trying to do something that's going to get them off the streets, get them out of trouble. Stay out of trouble, man. Stay out of trouble. No cause, no problem on the street. I'll knock you out.
So we've seen that Big Joe, but there is another Joe.
If you are a bully, treat me.
Outside the ring, could be a nice guy. Inside the ring, Mighty Joe Young. There's a dark side to me. When I'm in the ring, that's the kind of side that I want to bring out.
I'm like a stepping race.
The other guy is looking to take my head off, so why shouldn't I look to take his head off? I look at I'm going in the ring and it's war.
Oh, what a day of rejoicing.
You got to put on different heads for different situations, you know?
Will be
That's life itself.
nothing not to take over. Dreadlocks be your savior.
Referee John Berry brings them together. Only a single point between them, but 12 years between them. There's a good right hand shot by the man in green from Repton, Joe Young, or Mighty Joe Young as he needs to be called, or likes to be called. Ardent fan of chess. It's a rare combination, super heavyweight boxing and chess.
Well, if you think back, Lennox Lewis, I think, was an actual good chess player. So it's maybe he's followed in his footsteps.
Good work by Hawkins, cutting off that ring very nicely. A little bit quicker with the punch, and he probably tried to work on Young's pace. Young has got a very good right hand. He's got a nice stiff jab, and he's picked up another point, and that was a good shot by Young. Coming up to the midway point, and this is the second. If Young just keeps at this, he could do something here. He'd be absolutely thrilled with himself if at the age of 32 he can become an A.B.A. super heavyweight champion. And he's going about it the right way. A good exchange, but Young has come out the better of the two at the end of it. Bit of blood now coming from the nose of Luke Hawkins. Well, that was better by Young. His power starting to come through.
It is coming through. Hawkins is forcing the fight and walking onto punches. He needs to keep his chin down and his hands up as he makes his onslaught, or else he'll get caught yet again.
Well, the novice Hawkins now starting to feel it. He's had a couple of walkovers before winning his only contest so far in the semi-final. Young has had to do it the hard way. Come through the London division and then a quarter-final and then a semi-final. But only 2 points between them. And at this weight, and with such power, well, all could be changed with one single shot.
Looks like Young's just stepped off the gas a little bit. I don't know if he's tired, but hasn't thrown anything of real significance since the last big right hand.
There's another one, that was a good one. Well, he just fooled us all into thinking that he wasn't going to do very much. And then mighty Joe Young produced a mighty right hand. And Luke Hawkins felt all that power, not much time left. And Hawkins, a little bit disconsolate, goes back to his corner. And he got a little bit careless. And that was actually quite good by Young. I was impressed by that, because he did seem to step off. And he walked backward and he ambled backward as if to say, oh, I'm not really interested in this round. And then he produced that good right hand. Clever work by Young.
Absolutely. Just looked totally disinterested for about 30 seconds or so. Dropped his work rate, and then all of a sudden, just threw a massive right hand. Landed with real good power.
And a blood coming from the nose of Joe Young, who's been with the Repton Club since 1998.
That's what you have to do. Stuck with your
Tony
distance.
Burns' trainer has been there a hell of a lot longer than that. He was boxing when I was a schoolboy, and my brothers before him. He's been around forever.
Well, Joe Young is just 4 minutes away from becoming the oldest boxer in the 2004 A.B.A. of England Championships to win a title. He's 3 points and now 4 points up against the man who's 12 years his junior, all in black, Luke Hawkins, the home counties champion. Hawkins from the Pinewood Star Amateur Boxing Club in Berkshire. Young now looking comfortable, 6 points up, and he's paced this very nicely. Got himself outworked in the first round, came back strongly in the second, and now in the third he's some 10 points to 3 up, and that's a good right hand by Young. He carries a lot of firepower in that right hand, Jim.
I just feel that once he connects with it cleanly, this fight will be over. You know, obviously Hawkins has got a real big heart and he won't stop trying, but you just can't help feel that he's being outgunned.
Well, the last and only time Pinewood, I was going to say, had an A.B.A. senior winner was in '97 when Blue Stevens outpointed Tony Oakey, and Tony Oakey has gone on to be a pretty decent professional.
Sure, but you know, there's that right hand I was just saying again by mighty Joe Young. He just whips it in when he's ready. He just steps on the gas and plants it with real authority.
Authority's been the key word in certainly this round and the one before. There's that right hand again. He shortened it very nicely, and Hawkins has got to keep that left of his up. Obviously it wasn't hard enough to impress the judges from Young, but he's 7 points up, and Hawkins may well have to try to close the gap if he can to give himself any chance in the fourth and last round. And Young is just taking his time, and he's making Hawkins come to him, and he's picking him off.
Well, Young realises now that Hawkins can't hurt him, or he hasn't hurt him to date. So he's just taking his time now and just looking for that one right hand to end this one.
Young once again, those fast right hands coming in, and Young is looking impressive, and he's forced a standing 8 count right at the end of the round. He's opened up a gap of some 10 points, and that was a lovely little flurry by Young. The bell is imminent, and I think the referee has called it off. He's seen enough, and mighty Joe Young has produced a terrific little sequence at the end of the third round to take the title at the age of 32. And what a remarkable turnaround from the man who was stopped some 5 years ago in the final by Billy Bessie in the third round, and he's won this, the 2004 final, in the very same round. What a good finish that was by Young. The referee had a good look at his opponent, who got himself caught, and the referee decided he wasn't going to let it go. Those right hands straight through, and the left round the corner. Look at that solid right, and when he puts those shots together, Young is very impressive. Great finish, different angle. Look at Young, pick the shots, and Hawkins, his defense all over the place, and that last right was really formidable, and the referee, after giving the 8 count, had no real option but to stop this contest. Spectacular finish by mighty Joe Young in the third.
This is a title that Audley Harrison won a couple of times. Did he say anything to you on the way in tonight?
Well, a couple of days ago, me, Audley Harrison, and Lennox Lewis went out for a meal, dinner, and they gave me some advice, some guidance, telling me what to do. Keep tight, just box, do the basics, come and stick to the basics, then there's nobody out there that can trouble you.
So Mighty Joe Young bringing this year's ABA Championships to a close. Richie